I'm shocked and horrified by her decision. Mr. Pool knew he didn't have a license, knew he couldn't see sufficiently to be driving, and he chose to drive once a week for 5 years. He risked the lives of everybody in Fort Langley when he was driving. He was unsafe on the road. His family and various neighbours knew he was unsafe. They chose to let him still do it.
He was a great guy, and it's just a real loss. The family talks about, jail terms, meaning his wife is going to lose her husband and this and that. I mean, what about Allison? She suffered immensely over the last 3 years. It's not fair. I think it's wrong.
It seems to be suggesting Terry's life was worth nothing. I'm sorry, Terry was a fabulous man. I was his eldest brother here. It's devastated my family. It's devastated all his fellow employees, 120 Valley people, every other flagger in the province of Lane Tech. Terry was both, depending on what job he was at. Obey the signs of the people on the road. There's reasons why they're out there. And if you can't see, for goodness sakes, don't drive. I'm sorry, that seems so obvious, but it apparently wasn't to the Pool family or to Mr. Pool.
I think in Canada we need to get vehicular homicide in the law now, because if you go and beat somebody with a rock, a knife, or a gun, you're charged with murder. If you want to get away with it, you use a vehicle, and that's not acceptable. And we see in the news every day where somebody is getting away with vehicular homicide, and I think that's wrong. It's devastating the families, and we're from a large family, and to not be able to see our brother, it's not acceptable.
15 hours of community service, probation. I'm sorry. No, it's not sufficient for killing a person. It's not sufficient for risking the lives of people for 5 years. A law-abiding man, no he wasn't, he just wasn't caught. He regularly broke the law. He's admitted once or twice a week for 5 years he was driving that route. He was ticketed once before, he got away with other things. It's so wrong.
Are you confident at all that he won't drive anymore?
No. And please, anybody in the community that ever sees that man driving, phone the police, 911. Don't call me when he's driving, I don't need to know. 911, the police. Let them handle it.